Day 5 of SQL challenge. Today I need to show every city's total sales across 10 lakh and I write this query here with where clause. It showed me an error and I replace where clause with some other clause. It completely works fine. Today question is that why where cannot filter sum and also what clause actually did it. We do have a bonus question also. I'll navigate to SQL workbench here. Today I'm going to use day 4 of database and I've updated regions and cities. I'll run this query. Totally we have 144 rows as count, and in region you can see we have totally 4 regions. Each region has 3 cities. In south you can see Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. This is the pattern for this table, and if I run this query it showed me an error. What error it has shown me is that I'll paste this and it showed error in SQL syntax. As we all know, we have to write SQL in specific order. This is the order. I made a mistake. Okay, I'll rectify the mistake and I'll run this query here. And it again showed me an error. Why this error showed this time is that here you can see the unknown column. This is the concept from the day one. A SQL designed to follow the logical step, and this is the logical step. What happens for the where clause is that we have mentioned aggregated column here. Aggregations comes after the where clause. So where clause find is difficult to pull the data. The correct answer is that having, because in the logical step aggregations comes before the having clause. So having clause find easy to pull the data. And I'll run this query here, and to verify also I've also written some other queries also. And you can see this is the answer. We have got the correct answer. Let's check this Chennai total sales is correct or not. I've written this query here. Here in where clause I've used city. It is a known column. So where clause will not filter aggregation column. It will filter only the known column. And we can see Chennai, we do have a same result. Yes, we have the same results. In Bangalore also we have the same result. This is the correct syntax to write the query for the first question. And bonus is that where region is equal to south versus having region is equal to south. Same answer, which one runs faster? And I'll run these two queries here. Yes, it showed me a two same output. Let's break down with the logical step. As this is the where clause query, and in the logical step, it starts from the table, and in table we do have these columns and we do have these rows. And second step is as where it filters only the south regions. It is the yes or no question. Is Chennai is south? Yes. Is Bangalore south? Yes. In Hyderabad is south? Yes. So it what it does is that it removes all the no columns here, and it will bring only the yes column to the next step. What is the next step is as group by. In query we have written group by as region. So it will group all those three cities into region south. And the next step is that aggregation. What is the aggregation is that sum sales. It will pull the data of all those three cities sales and it will sum it, and it will alias name as total sales. It will aggregate it as total sales, and the output we will receive is that we will receive only region and total sales because we have mentioned in the select clause. So we have got the correct result for the where clause. In the having clause, let's break it down. What happens is that it comes from the tables orders. We do have these are the columns, and we skip the where clause because we do not have where query inserted here, and it will go to the group by, and group by we have mentioned region. So what happens is that it will scans all the 144 rows and it will group into regions like this. Like we do have Chennai, Hyderabad, Bangalore. It will grouped into regions. So all 144 rows will be grouped into regions. And the next step is aggregation. What is the aggregation is the sales. So we have to aggregate sales, and we have to pull the data from the column sales, and it will do the calculation part. So what happens in this step is that we have grouped into all regions, and it will do aggregation for south, for west, for east, and for north. And the next step is that having. In query we have mentioned having is south. So what it does is that it removes all those regions and it will show this part only in the output. As you can see, this is the output. For me, we have to use where clause is the better because it only brings the yes column, south regions into the aggregation, into the group stage part, and it aggregates it. What happens in the having clause is that it scans all the columns and it groups all those into regions, and it what does is that it calculates the aggregates on each region, and in the having it picks only the south. In internally, we do not need the total of west or the total of north. We need only the south. For me, use where clause is better. And this is the day 5 of challenge. And thank you.